Alright guys, good morning or good afternoon or good night. I don't know what time you're watching this video, but it's Monday and we are very close to the end of another month. So we're starting a new week, very close to the end of the month. What does that mean? Well, that Friday we're gonna have NFP, right? And that tomorrow, Tuesday, we're gonna have my webinar. Free out of charges, $0. You already know the drill, guys. Please subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, and don't waste your time. Get the link and go to subscribe to my webinar tomorrow. On that way, you can have access to the Telegram. I was looking, through the comments as I always do, and lots of people are asking for the link of the Telegram group. Well, the thing is, for the Telegram group, you need to be into the webinars. So then you get the link on the chat, right? And for your lucky, tomorrow is the day, right? Every Tuesday we do. So it's a lot of nice things that it's happening inside. I will put some screenshots here so you guys can see what are you, wasting your time with, not being in there. All right, so let's go. What we're gonna have during this week will be very important through the next month in November. Wow, it's already November, December, that's it. Wow, that's crazy. Anyways, so today we're gonna have 11:30 in 20 minutes, we're gonna have the retail sales month-over-month for the Australian dollar. It means that if it comes higher than expected, then inflationary things are happening into Australia and that we may have another rise, another hike on the rates for the RBA. Most probably we will have a 25 basis point hike. Most probably, it's not 100%. I need to, go and do some researches because I'm so focused now on Europe and UK, US and CAD that I kind of not looking at Australia, Japanese yen, don't want to touch Japanese yen at the moment, but so I'm more focused on the major economies, anyways, but let's go ahead. And then today as well at 8 o'clock, we're going to have on Sydney time, this is all on Sydney time, we're going to have the German GDP quarter over quarter. Well, we had Lagarde coming in the media last week on Thursday, if I'm not wrong. They've paused the rates. That is not a surprise. I've mentioned this on my Telegram. I've break it down why they pause. I've break it down, the future steps they may have. I've put it up, the FOMC statement, the ECB statement on my Telegram group as well. So it's all in there, all right? It's all in there. Anyways, so Lagarde said and have mentioned that inflation remains a challenge, but they believe that inflation will come down in the next months and quarters. She mentioned as well that it was quite funny, these unfavorable PMIs, let's be honest, that was very bad PMIs. She was like, oh yeah, an unfavorable PMI. Come on, it was really bad. She just didn't want to mention, otherwise it would affect a lot the economy. But anyways, it was very bad PMIs. So, they paused the rates and will take a data dependent. It was, after 15 rate hikes, consecutive rate hikes, she come and pause. It was widely expected that they would do that because we saw, PMI is lower, retail sales lower. We had as well the GDP, expecting now to be very bad. She mentioned that the growth will be underdue. So that means basically, it will weight a lot on the euro, especially against the dollar, that we're having very strong resilient economy over there. And don't get it wrong, we did have we haven't closed yet, but we're going to close tomorrow. Euro dollar on a positive month for October, but I'm quite sure that in November we will reverse this movement and we may have further downside moves for euro dollar. I've mentioned as well HSBC, and now I've just read it, Wells Fargo and a few other institutions are looking for like JP Morgan as well. They're looking at parity, even close to parity, or 102 on euro dollar. Okay, so keep this in mind. Anyways, and then that will be it for today. And then on Tuesday, we're gonna have, we won't have anything much except for a few small news. But we're gonna have the GDP on the Euro side, the quarter over quarter, right? And then on Wednesday, we're gonna have the house price index, HPI, composed from the US. The consumer confidence, this will be very, very important for us on US as well. Employment change and unemployment rate on New Zealand, okay? Manufacturing PMI for Australia, and we're gonna have the RBNZ Governor or speaks. But if you wanna know the full breakdown of the economic calendar, please, you already know. Subscribe to my webinar tomorrow. You know, it's free, 6 to 7 o'clock. And I will break down all my analysis. I will go through those bank reports. I will show you guys the leverage funds, institutions, positions, as I've done last week. And you know, I'm gonna have my take, my personal take on my trades and share to you guys. All right. So I hope you guys have a lovely trading week ahead. Share this video with your friends. Maybe, you know, he, you know, maybe someone from your family likes to trade and wants to have a more wider range of specs into the macroeconomics. This video will definitely help them out. All right, so I see you all tomorrow, and then you can have access to my Telegram link tomorrow on my webinar. All right, guys, chat soon.